Now we're going to take the spring out, which book will tell you to use a socket to tap it a little bit first to break the keeper loose. 18mm seems to be the one to fit perfect. But anyway, so you just tap it a couple times. Of course, you want to kind of be looking away in case you tap it good enough that it comes off and wants to spring hit you in the face. But anyway, that should have popped it loose. And trusty spring compressor rented from Advance, so no need to buy one. You can go pay for it and they give you your money back when you bring it back. So basically this thing, you can get it the right width for the top of the spring, put it on the top of the spring, and this side is going to be right on the valve. It's kind of tight, so you got to hold it open while you push this in, but you want to push that rod to the top of the, see, it closed on me. It's kind of a tricky thing to hold it open and push that rod in to touch the valve. Damn it. See, it's a little bit of an artwork here. Okay, so we're still on the top of the spring, and we got this as open as it goes, and then torque this back down. So now we've got the valve that we're working on and the spring that we're working on, and then basically just squeeze it, but gotta get a good angle here. Okay, so then over here you can see the keeper sticking up. It looks like I didn't break it quite loose, but there it goes. There's one half of it. Of course, you always want to be ready to get the hell out of the way if this thing pops on you or something, you know. And you got to make sure you're holding it perfectly straight too, because otherwise it's not compressing it far enough. Okay, there we go. So now we got both the keepers off. And it's got the little trigger to let it loose, and then obviously do this real slow too, or that spring's going to go flying. So then once it's loose, loosen this, and you can just squeeze it, and that'll push that rod back in. And open it. Maybe a little more, just so you don't scratch anything. Alright, and then we got the top spring retainer, both springs, and then the valve can go ahead and come out. Wow, there's my retainer. Flip it. I notice my head is sitting on a couple inches of foam rubber and cardboard. You never want to scuff up the bottom side of your head that's got it made up to the block. Anyway, so I got my pieces there, and then there's a couple more washers and seal for the valve guide. So the valve guide seal's a little delicate, you know. I try not to get onto the valve guide to get this thing off. It's a little bit of a pain. Probably supposed to get on that spring right there. I could even cut it, because obviously these you'll be wanting to replace. Anyway, so there's that seal, which I'm just going to trash. You're always going to replace that when the oil going down in your combustion chamber. And there's just these two washers. So the valve guide's still in there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I may or may not change those. That's it for the spring and all the pieces, and of course these are going to go in to bag number 8. So I have all my valve pieces together. That'd be it for that one.